I'm goofy.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Sitting here with someone that I've been waiting to meet for about 16 years. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't know when, but I knew God was going to bring this all together. And on Tuesday, just being in McKinney, hungry. Did your husband tell you exactly?
Y'all were at Prop Burger. Yeah.
Yeah.
And y'all just approached him. Y'all wasn't rude.
Yeah.
Y'all approached nicely.
Yeah.
And as soon as he picked me up, he told me who you guys were.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I know who that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're in my room, so we're under no pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the record.
Yeah. For the record, you're here on your
This
own.
is my bedroom.
Yeah.
My bedroom.
I'm at her place.
Yes, I invited her in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm meeting the person who has definitely, from Tuesday when you called me, changed my life forever, changed my husband's life forever, because this is something that, yes, he has been dealing with, but I've been there every step of the way. I believed in him from the beginning.
That's good.
When he said, or even when they were trying to say that it happened, I was like, nope. You can tell me he did anything else under the sun, but that is not one, because he's 39 and I'm 45.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You don't even look 45, girl. You look good.
Thank you. And that's just never been his character. He's never wanted to date not someone his age, but he's always liked older women. So that's why when they came with that, I was like, mm-mm. I mean, there was not a question, there was not a doubt. I was just like, nope, that definitely is not accurate. So, okay, so let's get back to your husband. Says, hey, I met these people at Pride Burger.
At Pride Burger, he told me that actually you guys were there 1st. He was waiting on his food, and you guys approached him very nicely, not in any type of hostile way.
Right.
He didn't feel threatened at all. He felt very comfortable with the situation. As they were waiting for the food, Ja'Cory May had, explained to him what had happened or whatever. And, he didn't pressure me to talk to him or his wife. I've never even talked to him.
Right.
I've only talked to his wife. And, I'm hoping one day we can develop a relationship, because she's very sweet.
Man.
She's very sweet.
The relationship is already developed.
She's very sweet.
I mean, just you wanting to come clean and get this
I just
right.
want to do what's right.
And that's all we've ever wanted. So that's why we were like, when the attorney was like saying that the prosecutor said that they reach out to you after after you did the letter.
Yes, and so I did it in Terrell, Texas. I went to a insurance office in Terrell, Texas. They had to have it notarized, so we had it notarized. I wasn't under any pressure then either, so I don't know where that came from either. None of it ever happened. It literally never happened. If I was to see him right now, I really couldn't tell you what he looked like, because I don't know.
Right.
It didn't happen.
Right.
Free that man. Let that man live his life.
Yeah. And so they were just saying that that you said that people. I don't know that your dad made you do it.
My dad doesn't make me do anything I don't want to do. Right. We have a very good relationship.
Right.
I'm a grown woman.
Right. And so we were like,
he wouldn't make me do anything because he could get in
Right.
trouble.
Right. And then if this is your father, at the end of the day, it's your father. So if he believes that somebody did something to you, why would he make you do something to try to counteract
That's
that?
not my dad.
Exactly. He gonna be on his tail.
Yes, if my dad believed that actually happened, we wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Exactly.
He met Ja'Cory May. He told me on several occasions, and he just didn't believe it.
Yeah. And that's what that's the hard part that we don't get, because like he's been to several prisons, and that having that on you, that's a death sentence.
Oh, really? See, I've never been to prison.
No, I
I've
mean,
been to juvenile.
Yeah, I mean they don't tolerate that.
Okay.
It's like you will lose your life, and see,
wow.
once that's why I've always felt that once they couldn't get him for the murders, that was the next
They wanted to
best
try to
thing
hang
for
him.
them. Yeah, we're gonna ruin your life one way or the other.
Right.
And so
that's Collin County for you.
Yeah, yeah. And so that's so basically kind of like how when you were in juvenile, how did that occur?
Why did I go to juvenile?
No. Like when you were in juvenile and they.
All I did was we were actually watching the news.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we were doing. We were in our little pod. I think I was in pod A or B.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the all-female pod. And they had me in a sexual pod, actually, because I always acted out sexually. My mom tell it, so that's what kind of pod they had me in.
Mm-hmm.
And all I was doing was watching the news, and I was like, oh, hey, I done seen him. I know him. That was all was said.
And from there,
they just took that and ran with it. I was like, because they were like, you should know somebody like that. I was like, how can you tell me who I should know?
Right.
In which I technically didn't know him. I just, from McKinney. He's from McKinney.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Right.
And it went left. I even did a sex thing, and nothing came back. Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing came back. They did a rape kit.
A rape kit. Yeah, an
Nothing
exam.
came back on that rape kit.
Wow.
And the next thing I knew, which I didn't even know he was at the courthouse in Bonham.
Uh-huh.
My mom was like, who is this guy with a grill? I was like, who are you talking about? I didn't even know he was there.
Yeah.
She was like, it's a dude named Jacory. That's how I knew his real name, Jacory May. Because my mom had told me he had came in, and he even stated then that the only reason why he pled, he didn't state it to me. Let me take that back. He didn't state anything to me. He stated to the courts that the only reason why he said he did it is because they were trying to convince him of doing it, which he didn't do it. But from my understanding, he was scared, and that's why he said he did it. But he's never touched me in any type of way. That's the story I got.
Yeah, because
they railroaded him, basically.
He was a child. He'd been maybe to jail for criminal trespass and things of that nature, but never anything as serious as any of this stuff. So you go from having 4 capital murder charges against you
to now a sex offender case,
and that gets dropped. So I'm sure they are pissed at that point. So it's like, oh no. So we were in court. Every time you looked around, it was another case.
For me?
No.
Oh.
Some drug dealers came and said that he robbed them of their drugs and money. Who does that? So they were just doing any and everything
to try to get
using their power to do anything that would ruin him. And so then when that came, he was like, at that point I could just see just the tiredness.
He had given up.
He had lost so much weight. I mean,
really?
Yeah.
See, I never even seen him that day. Right. I can't tell you what color uniform was in. My mom did see him because my mom was in the room.
In the courtroom, yeah.
Only thing she said was it was a black guy with a grill and some shackles.
Yeah.
She couldn't point him out right now either.
Right.
We didn't know
him. Right.
I mean, not trying to be funny, but we didn't know him.
Right.
He wasn't somebody I hung around with.
Right.
He was way older than me.
Exactly.
That wasn't my clique.
Right. Right. And so that's what their whole thing was. We're gonna get you. And he was like, babe, I'm tired. And I could see it. And I begged him, and I tried. I was like, babe, do not do it. Take it to trial. But I can't. I wasn't in a position.
He was probably scared to take it to trial because if he took it to trial and would have lost, they would have really tried to hang him.
Right.
So he just said, okay, let me take this plea deal.
And he was already in the feds, so it was like it's gonna run like this.
I didn't know that.
So yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that he came back for these cases while he was already sentenced to federal.
I never knew he was in federal prison.
Yeah, yep.
Last thing I knew, only thing I knew, I seen him on TV. They said this is what they didn't even have enough evidence from what the news was even stating, and I never knew he was in federal.
So the state, how did it go? Did you write the statement?
I did write the statement.
Okay.
I cannot remember what I said. I can't even remember the time I wrote it or nothing. But I do know I was in McKinney Juvenile Detention Center. I do know that. I do know that.
And see, that's the thing when we're...
And see, they had even threatened me with, I could go to, not juvenile, it's another one, until I was a certain age, 18. Oh my
like
God.
Safe P or something like that?
No, it was
A group,
not
girls'
juvenile.
home.
No, I already did that. I'm about to Google it.
So unless you cooperated, so once you
Once I
did
cooperated with them,
Mhm.
all of a sudden I was free.
Wow.
Because I was in there for violation of probation because I went to Sugar Hill.
So you're 16. You're in here with these
I had violated my probation.
police and these detectives, and they're asking you and telling you blah 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 blah, and it's like whatever I gotta say to get me the hell out of here.
That was my whole mindset.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's not even the next. It's not juvenile. It's the next. It's not prison, but it's the next thing they send you to. Oh my God,
That's okay.
I cannot remember because it's been that long.
Yeah.
But I was in there for violating probation.
So you went from violating probation to I'm free because I'm giving y'all this information that y'all.
Because I was
want me
facing
to...
6 months to a year.
Wow.
And I didn't have to do 6 months or the year.
So after so you write the statement. They type the statement up. And how much longer did you stay in juvenile after that?
I want to say maybe 3 weeks, if that. If that.
Did you go back to court?
I didn't go back to
Or
court.
they just released you from there?
I was gone. They let me out. I went back to my mom's house.
Wow.
I went back to my mom's house. And then I didn't even know I was going to go to court for any of this. They never once told me that. And like I said, I never seen him at the courthouse. I never knew he was at the courthouse until my mom had to tell me. So who's Corey May?
So the court that you went to was a court for him? Or the court for your dad?
No, it was for my dad. It was not for him. I honestly do not know how he got brought to that courthouse.
Well, because he went to testify on behalf of your dad.
Oh wow! So he helped my dad,
and that's what he was like. He was like, "How in the hell is my word good enough to get him off? But when I'm telling them that I didn't do this, my word is not good enough to get my own self off." Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Your first time hearing it, yeah.
I never.
Yeah, they brought him back. He was in Louisiana at the time, in federal prison.
He was in Louisiana.
They brought him back to say because he was like, this charge is gonna be, and they subpoenaed him, and they went and got him. And he was like,
so he helped somebody else get out of prison, but they still kept the charges on him. That fucking word.
But hey, if I know that if he had to do it again, he would do it again because it's like what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
I'm in this same position, so if I can help someone else not be in this position that these people done put me in, why would I not? That's only right.
See, that should have shown it. Wow. I never knew he helped my dad. I have much respect for him because I am a straight up. Me and my dad have, and even when I did that to my dad, I was just hurt from the things my dad have. Oh, I don't want to cry. I was just hurt from the things my dad had did. I just wanted my dad in my life. That's it. And I was like, if I hurt him the way he's hurt me, maybe this would bring us closer. Yeah. And it didn't bring us closer. He has forgiven me now because we're like this. But I just wanted him to hurt the way I had hurt it. That's the only reason why I did that to my dad. And my dad is my best friend, and I didn't even know he helped my dad. Wow.
It's all right. God works in mysterious ways.
My dad never told me.
Yeah, never told you. Yep, that's exactly why he was there. That's why he even laid eyes on your daddy, for that reason. They would have probably never crossed paths. Other than that,
I'm so glad he helped my dad. Because they were wanting to put my dad, because my dad
he already had a criminal history.
And they wanted to put him away for a long time. And he's here with us every day. Yeah, every day. Oh, I love my dad.
I know you do. And as kids, that's 90% of us. We do things that, aren't right. We do things, like you said, out of hurt, just trying to get somebody to be what we want them to be. Yeah, listen to us, be there for us, be the person that we think they should be. And that's not, But now, look at you now.
Yeah, It's a struggle. It's a struggle.
It is.
It's a struggle.
But man,
I'm glad I can help him.
Yeah.
He deserves to live a normal life. I mean, I don't know if you guys have kids or not.
We have kids, but
wow.
when he went in, our kids were like this. Now we have a college.
Wow.
Yeah, our daughter is in college, and
wow, that's a blessing.
Yeah,
that's a blessing that she has gone on and gonna make something out of herself.
And the relationship that he wishes that they could have, he kind of shies away from it because he doesn't want anybody to, bring up any of this stuff to her to where it hurts her.
Exactly.
So he really lives like a really sheltered life right now.
And he shouldn't have to.
Yeah, and I'm fine with it. I mean, I'm gonna adjust my life however I need to for him to be comfortable. Mm-hmm. But when we saw that guy at that Pride Burger, I mean, that right there, it was like, you just don't know. It was like a burden had been just
lifted off your shoulders.
Lifted off, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you called and it was like, oh my
yeah,
God.
I told my husband, I said, well, give me her number. I'll call her. And he said, are you sure? I said, she ain't did nothing to me.
Right.
And I've always heard nothing but good things about you. Even when I was talking to Andre.
Yeah.
He told me nothing but good things about you.
And at first, don't get me wrong, I was so mad at you.
And you
I was so angry. I was so furious. I was so frustrated. But I had to step back because he'd been saying from the beginning, man, if y'all get that girl, she is going to tell the truth. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no, she's not. She already said you did it. No, she's not. And he was like, babe, he said, I'm telling you. He said, that girl going to tell the truth. Mm-hmm. And he said that from the beginning. He was like, she gonna tell the truth. Mm-hmm. For real, she gonna tell the truth. Mm-hmm. She gonna tell them people.
And he didn't even know me from Adam and Eve.
Yeah. He said she gonna tell them. And me, I had so
thinking
much
like
frustration.
Any woman would think.
Yeah.
Like, no, that bitch ain't.
Yeah. But he was convinced. And when you called, and I answered that phone, I was like, all I could say was, thank you, Jesus, because it's happening. Mm-hmm. Like right now. Before this, it's like he's in prison and I'm in prison. Yeah. We're in prison
together.
Outside of prison.
Wow.
But the way we have to live our life, we have to live our life to make sure that he stays out of the way and stays safe and stay free. We still locked up. We can't live. Yeah.
That's hard.
We can't live. I mean, don't get me wrong, because we are happy as heck together.
Right.
Because as long as we can be together, but this is not the man that he is, and this is not stuff that he stands for. Mm-hmm. So it's like he can't live up to his full potential. He came out and he was in there the whole time with so many dreams, so many ambitions.
Yeah, that's what my husband told me. He has a business.
Yeah. But it can't go to its full potential because you can't take a chance of somebody seeing your face, and then that you have so much social media and the internet that you type in somebody's name and that pulls
and see,
up.
I've never, I don't know what's on the internet because I've never even typed his name in. Mm-hmm. But all that's going to go away now. Yeah. And he's going to get to live free. You're going to get to live free.
And tonight, this is one thing that you have to, because like I said, at first I did harbor a lot of ill emotions towards you, and I want you to forgive me. I just had blinders on to where I couldn't see, but I knew that the things that the people did when they were trying to get me to say something against him.
Really? They trying to get you to turn on him?
Oh yeah, they would bring letters from different girls because he's been in jail. So, people gonna write you. I can't stop nobody from writing him a letter if he in jail. Right. I don't care if he correspond with them. Right. So that was their way of trying to
get you to turn on him.
Oh, so you're gonna be loyal to somebody who's look at this. They went as much as to highlight the parts they wanted me to read and everything.
The police did?
Yes. That's why once he was saying that girl would tell the truth, I was like, you know what? That was what was like, yeah, you exactly right. Because the same tactics that they used trying to get me to tell them something that I didn't know was the same. That both of y'all are the victims. You were 17. You were a baby.
didn't know what the hell was going on.
A baby acting
like,
out.
It was just going fast.
Yeah.
Everything went so fast.
You were a baby acting out, and they took that for their own
And ran
selfish, vindictive reasons, and made it into
something that it shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
They had it out for him.
Yeah. It was vindicated. Yeah, they were being vindictive. It's like y'all supposed to protect and serve. Y'all are supposed to be for what's right. Y'all are supposed to be for justice.
They're still not.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't back the blue. I don't support the blue.
And that's why you're not 16 anymore.
I'm not. I'm a grown woman.
He's not 23 no more.
Oh, so he was 23?
Yeah.
Never knew.
When he couldn't fight, when he didn't have it in him, now
he does.
You don't have to settle for what they say. You don't have to be afraid of what they can do. Because guess what? The truth will set you free.
And it's definitely about to set him free.
And it's going to set you free.
Yes, because, I mean,
I
don't have this over my head anymore because I'm like, I have said these things about these people, this guy. What if he comes and tries to hurt me or hurt me and my kids? I was always looking over my shoulders because
it wasn't nothing that you just forgot about and...
No. Wow. No. It's always been in the back of my head, and I'm like, well, what if this? What if that? What if that? What if this? Because at first when y'all reached out to my dad, I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen now? And my dad told me, he said, tonight don't get scared.
Yeah.
He said, no. He said, we're going to do what's right. He said, my dad stands for what's right. Yeah. Even right now, if I call him on some bullshit, he's going to be like, nope, he doesn't side with me. My dad is for what's right. And so my dad called me to his house, and we sat out on his front porch. He said, tonight, tell me what happened. I said, Dad, I can't tell you what happened because it ain't nothing happened. He said, I need you to do the same thing you just told me. He said, if that man didn't do anything to you, then you let those people know. My dad didn't pressure me to do anything, so whoever the fuck said that was a lie. Right. And I ride for my daddy. That's my heart. Yeah. And he said, don't worry about nothing. Yeah. That's exactly what my dad told me.
Because if you feel what's right, then I'm gonna ride for you. You got my I'm in your back 100%.
That's how my dad is. And he said, we're about to do what's right. Yeah. He said, no ifs, ands, and buts about it. And I thought everything was taken care of. Yeah. And then the first time you told me that it wasn't, I said, okay, let's fix it. Yeah, yeah. And you didn't ask me to fix it. I told you, let's fix it.
Yeah, you did. You sure did. You sure did.
Let's fix this.
You did. You did.
Because, I wouldn't want to have to live my life like that. Right. It's already hard out here.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. And one day you're gonna get to meet this dude, and I'm telling you, he's a man.
I don't even remember what he looks like.
Yeah. Oh, and you definitely wouldn't. You definitely wouldn't know.
If they was
a
to put him in
he's got long
a lineup, I couldn't point him out.
And see, that's what I'm saying. All it would have taken for them to do is to do their job. But we already knew that they weren't going to do their job because their job was to frame him for this.
Because of who they thought he was.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know I've never said that he was an angel. I never said that he didn't sell drugs. I never said... I said this.
You knew he didn't do this.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is what he didn't do. So you can tell me all day long, you can try to convince me, but you know a person, especially we've been together since 97. So you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know.
I was a baby in 1997.
You know a person, you can feel, shit, it's like we are one. So you know.
Oh, yeah, because if somebody was to come tell me my husband did this.
Yeah.
You can tell me some stuff. Right. You may tell me you're not supposed to blame. Yeah. That, but you can't tell me he did this.
Right. Exactly. and that was my whole thing. That's not him. And that's why I wanted him to fight so much. But then I was like, I had to understand
where he was coming from.
Yeah. He just got off of them dragging him around for saying he killed 4 people. You're gonna get the lethal injection.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never.
Yes.
And then they found out who actually did it.
And then in the newspaper, it's like, no, we couldn't prove it, or he might have got off, but we still say he had something to do with it. It's like, so how y'all will go to any extent to ruin this man?
And that's what they tried to do.
Yeah. And up
But
until
we're going
this
to end
point,
that today.
yeah,
We're here today to end that.
yeah,
And that's
And-
just me. I'm this
right,
bubbly, goofy girl.
yeah. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. But so what do now looking back now, what do you feel like relieved?
I feel very relieved. I feel very relieved. I don't have to look over my shoulders wondering is somebody going to try to hurt me or hurt my family, because I knew it was wrong. At the time, I thought what I was doing was right. But I knew deep down that I could have destroyed somebody for something that they didn't do. I could have destroyed my dad for something he didn't do. Let's put that out there too. But by the grace of God, my dad was given a second chance, and I believe the same second chance my dad got, I believe he should be able to get too. I honestly believe that.
And you coming forth and doing this is definitely.
For the record, for the 50 millionth time, I'm under no pressure. She didn't kick her way in. I'm in my fucking bedroom, by the way. I welcomed her in my home where me and my kids and husband stay. Because, I mean, I don't want nothing
Yeah, them
out
to try
the way.
to say, because they'll twist it around and y'all harassing.
I even sent a video when I was at work today because I was like, I'm happy go lucky. I had an energy drink and I was like, let's do this.
Yeah, you did.
And she didn't even ask for that video. She didn't know it was coming.
Right.
I just sent it. I was like, hey, did you get it?
Yeah, you did. And that really made my day too, because I was like, because you still, even after we talked and even after all of this, it's still like something in the back of my mind, which is, like I say, I know God designed this. It wasn't a coincidence that we bumped into this dude, your husband. It wasn't a coincidence. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't luck. It wasn't by chance. It was because he even said, man, do y'all know I was about to go to Chick-fil-A? He said, and I started thinking, no, Chick-fil-A lines be long. Just go to Pride Burger. Yeah.
That's where we go a lot. We love Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, and he said, and I said that it wasn't nothing but the Lord. Because how you finna go down 380? We just so happened to be in McKinney.
Really? I didn't even know y'all didn't even know McKinney.
So you finna go down 380. The Lord turned you all the way around to go to Pride Burger and be right behind us in line.
Yeah, because he said y'all got y'all's food first.
Yeah, because my husband was like, well, I said, call it in. And he was like, no, let's just pull up. So if we would have
called it in, y'all would have been gone.
We would have got our food and we would have drove off. So that's how I know it wasn't nothing but God's plan. It wasn't nothing but God's plan.
Because my husband's for what's right.
Yeah.
Because when
we were talking to him, you could tell.
When we got in that car, he said, I don't know what happened. You ain't even got to tell me what happened. But if he didn't do it, you need to make it right now. I was like, you don't shut the fuck up. I'm going to call. And he didn't have to tell me to call. I said, give me her number. I was outside smoking my cigarette because I'm a big smoker. I smoke. And I said, baby, did you give me her number? Because she didn't answer. I said, I've called several times. I called like 6 times before I got through.
Yeah.
I said,
I never answered numbers that I don't know. So I was like, when you sent that text, I was like, oh my God.
Well, I was like, well, if this is the right number, I'm about to text and say, hey. And then you call right away.
Yeah. Man, and that started our life right there tonight. That instant started our life. Because we knew that everything we've been... I'm so happy. You should be. And that's what I told you. I've forgiven you. He has forgiven you. It's time for you to forgive yourself.
I am, because the picture that the media had painted. Because they told me he was I'll tell you later, but.
Well, it don't matter. It don't matter. That's their job. They supposed to paint.
And so I was kind of scared.
Yeah.
But I was like.
They're making you think that he's a crazy killer.
Yes.
No.
A kingpin.
Yeah.
And I was like. So I've lived in fear, like, oh God. But I don't have to do that anymore.
You don't.
I don't have to do that anymore. I never knew of you.
Yeah.
They never told me about a lady that was beside him.
Yeah.
Never knew I never knew nothing. They left all that out.
Right. Yeah.
And And when Andre had told me she's sweet as pie,
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He never wanted to do you any harm. That's why he kept saying, "Man, if they talk to that girl, she gonna tell the truth."
Mhm. Mhm.
So that
And the thing is, they never tried to talk to me.
and see, that's why they were telling us, don't contact her. Y'all can get in trouble.
Who
It's
told y'all that?
that's like, I guess that's the legal thing.
Okay.
But it's like, what do y'all expect us to do? Y'all expect for this man to live with this
They did.
wrong conviction?
Hold on, baby. I'll be there in a minute, okay?
Y'all expect for him to live with this for the rest of his life?
Mm-hmm.
We see it all the time. People, if I'm innocent,
oh yeah,
and y'all aren't gonna work,
a movie about
yeah,
it.
yeah, y'all not gonna work to free me of this. I gotta do what I have to do.
They didn't want to.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They never wanted y'all to cross paths. Mm-mm. They never wanted any of this to happen.
And they didn't want us to meet because
yeah.
Like I said, I never knew.
Yeah, they didn't want this to happen because this would just blow everything, all them lies, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. It would blow it out the water.
Mm-hmm. Now he's actually about to be free of everything.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, because I know it's gonna be a struggle. I know it's going.
Why is it gonna be a struggle?
Because they want to save face. They don't want to admit that they wrong. They don't want to admit that they did anything wrong, and that's why they're gonna try to rip you apart. They're gonna continue to go against his name. They're gonna go against mine. But guess what? Well, God said it's for you.
It's for you.
It's for you.
I'm whatever they want to do. I'm all ready for it.
Yeah. What's for us is for us. Mm-hmm. Like I said, you were the victim. Mm-hmm. Not only him, you. Mm-hmm. Because you were a kid.
And they shouldn't even been questioning me without my mom anyways.
In the state that you were in, y'all see I'm troubled, I'm acting out. Mm-hmm. But y'all fed off of that.
They did. They did, because, they did.
So why should I be scared of y'all? I was scared then.
I'm not
because
now.
I didn't know no better.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah. I have no reason to be scared. Because all I can do is tell the truth.
Yeah,
that's
and the
it.
truth will set you free.
It will. It definitely will. And that's why I say you forgive yourself, because you should feel a weight lifted off your shoulders, because I can't imagine just sitting around with that. You don't.
People looking at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they come. I've never seen him in Walmart, but people I went to school with have came in Walmart and they looked at me sideways.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Very close friends.
Yeah. It's okay. Mm-hmm. It don't matter, because God has the last say so.
He does.
He this right here is your freedom.
Yeah, it is. I don't have to worry about anything anymore. We can, because I would even watch where I went, watch who came around. I don't do that anymore. Yeah. I can go around McKinney. Yeah. I'm going to be okay.
Ain't nobody going to be looking at you crazy. Ain't nobody going to be thinking.
Trying to bother me.
Yeah, because you doing what's right. And that's all we've ever wanted. The whole time. The whole time in prison. The whole 3 years he's been out. That's all we've ever wanted. Just was for the truth to come out.
I knew he was at a halfway house because of my dad, but I didn't know nothing else.
Right, yeah. He's had to stay in there for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, he couldn't come to the house that I planned on us,
Staying in. So what happened to your house? Where's it at?
I still have it.
That's good.
Yeah, I still stay in it. Because I work in Solana, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
You do a lot of driving.
Yeah. Hey, I love him. I'm gonna be beside him. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to.
And that's good. Because a lot of black men don't have that.
Yeah. I've always just wanted to make it easy for him, whatever he needs, because I already know the struggle that he deals with daily.
That's good.
With this
That's good that he has you. I'm pretty sure he's thankful for you.
Oh, he is. He tell me all the time. I'm thankful for him too, because he's not
He's probably taught you a lot too.
Yeah, he's nowhere near the person that went in.
That's good.
He's nowhere near.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
He went in.
He came out a man.
He came out a different person.
He's wonderful.
There's nothing wrong with that. Prison grows a lot of people up.
Yeah.
It grew my dad up.
Yeah.
It grew Azaria's dad up. He went in. Woo.
Right.
He came out. You'll never believe it. Azaria's dad did some time.
Yeah.
He was trigger happy.
Yeah.
He has an oil field now.
Wow.
But when he
You
came
see,
home,
and that's the thing. And that's all he ever wanted. Give me a chance. Give me a chance
and
at a
they
normal
wouldn't even
life.
willing to give Kevin a chance. And
Yeah.
he didn't even have nothing like this
Right.
on his
Yeah.
every job. He said they turned him down.
Yeah.
And so it took him to the oil field. That's where he's at now.
Right. Give me a chance at a normal life, and this is gonna give him a chance at a normal life.
Mm-hmm. And that's good.
Yeah, and that's all we want. That's it. So, but I one day y'all will meet. I just don't want. I don't want them to try
Feel
to.
like he has.
He intimidated you.
Yeah. For the record, never seen him.
Yeah.
Never seen him. Couldn't even say what he looked like.
Yeah, I don't want. That was the thing. He's dying to meet you. He's like, man, this girl is. She's a part of me ending this chapter and starting
A new one.
a new life. And I was like, well, we just don't want anything to.
No.
They'll do anything and use anything. So
you just
it was
wait.
like,
You don't wait it this
yeah,
long.
for real.
Just wait.
I said, I'll take care of it. If they try to say something about me coming to talk to her, then I did.
But you came on your own free will and invited you in. This is my home.
Right.
They can't tell me what can happen in my home. This is my shit.
Right. Y'all are not going to help us get the truth
So
that
you
we
had to
need.
do it. Yeah.
Then, I mean, by any means.
This is my house.
Yeah, right.
We pay rent here. They
Right.
can't tell me who can and can't come out here. So
Yeah. But we
about
already
that.
know. We already know that they're going to try. We already know that they're going to try to miscredit your character. Oh, well, were you lying then? Or are you lying now? All that kind of old stuff.
she hasn't made me come up with some.
Yeah.
She has not
The truth
said
will
she was
prevail.
going to do anything to me.
Yeah. The
She
truth
just
will
wanted
prevail.
to know the truth.
That's it. And that's all I already knew the truth deep down inside of me.
Mm-hmm.
But I want
You still
everybody
wanted to come from my mouth.
Yeah.
That's what you got.
Yeah. I did.
She's been smelling this whole time, y'all. She's so happy. She's so sweet.
I am so, man, I'm beyond happy. Like I said, I knew it was gonna come. They say it's not our time, it's God's time. And after 16 years.
I can't even believe it's been that long.
Oh boy.
Wow, you remember it all.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's like it's been crazy. It's like we've been around the world and back.
Really?
Yeah. So it's the true meaning of it. God's time is God's time. We can't rush it.
No.
And we just been knowing that he's been working it out. I've been trying to tell my husband, it's patience is the key. Patience is the key. But it's easy for it to come off my lips because I'm not the one
Dealing with it every day.
dealing with it and having to go to these classes and deal with all these people. You have to go to sex offender classes.
Your husband's got a sex offender class?
Yeah.
Never knew.
Yeah. It's
Still to this day?
He will have to for the rest of his life.
First of his life?
Yes. He will have to. He has to register every year.
They have him registered as a registered sex offender?
Yes. Yeah.
I never knew none of that. Like, wow.
That's when I say they wanted to give him a life sentence. That's the life sentence I'm talking about. The rest of your life, you have to register. You have to. They'll tell you where you can and where you can't go. They tell you where you can and can't live. He can't be around our grandkids. He can't be. Yeah.
Wow. So he's never seen y'all's grandkids? Wow.
He's seen them, but he can't. He can't.
Can't have a relationship with them.
Yeah. Right. What is it? Yeah.
I never knew that. Yep. I bet you're happy. It's like y'all gonna have a family reunion.
For real.
Y'all deserve that.
And it's because he got out and he's like, it's so much I want to do. I want to help raise my grandkids. I want to put my grandson in sports. I want to coach his team.
And he can't do nothing.
He can't do any of that. He can't be anywhere where kids are gathered. We looked for places to stay and looked for houses and looked for houses.
That's what my dad was telling me that I'm okay. Now it makes sense now because my dad was telling me that y'all couldn't stay here, y'all couldn't stay there, y'all couldn't. I was like, what the hell? Why they can't?
Yeah. All of that is tied into this.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
That's why I'm saying you just don't know the doors that you've opened.
Wow.
With this coming out, you just.
Yeah, he deserved. I didn't know he's living trapped. Oh shit.
It's like he's still in a cell.
But
in
at
the
home.
free world, yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
And, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. If I'd have known that paper didn't work, he should have reached out quicker than.
But
I honestly thought that paper worked.
We didn't want, like I say, you don't know who you can trust when it comes to stuff like this. So we didn't want them to say we were harassing you
To get him in any more type of trouble.
We wanted it to be clean and easy. We wanted it to be, because we didn't know how you were going to react.
Right.
To
Right.
You might have been like, hell no, I don't want to. You might not been the grown woman that you are right now.
And you're probably right.
Yeah.
You're probably right. So everything is happening
and it's time.
You're probably right.
And it's time. So it's like we were trying to be patient. We were trying to just.
But hell, you're gonna have patience so goddamn long. I don't have many patience.
Yeah.
I was gonna be real. I don't have a lot of patience.
Right. And he don't. I mean, it's been hard. It's been tough. But I've just been, I know what prayer does. I know what faith does. So I've been having to be that person with the faith, praying, trusting in God, just knowing and trying to keep him encouraged, trying to keep him uplifted, because I knew God. He got out 7 years before he was supposed to with that Obama law, with the crack law that changed. It took off 7 years.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, he didn't bring you back out here to leave you. He gave his release date was going to be 2024.
Oh wow, we're in 2020. He would have still been half.
He would have still been in.
Off of a crack charge?
Well, they labeled him a kingpin. That was just another way to.
People go to jail, do worse things now, and get less time than that.
Exactly, exactly. And that's how you can just see that it was just him. No matter how they were going to do it, they were going to do it.
They didn't care.
Yeah.
They wanted him off the streets.
Yeah.
And they didn't care how they got him off, as long as they got him off.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was, I was like, God didn't bring you out early to leave you. No. All of it is gonna work, but it's like you said, how much patience do you want me to have?
Right.
I mean, I'm getting out. I'm running into brick wall after brick wall after brick wall.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never knew all that. Yeah. I never knew he was home, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Until my dad had told me he's in a halfway house, and I was like, oh, okay. And he said, tonight you got to get that man out that halfway house. Yeah. Those were my dad's exact words. I believe he told me he met him at the halfway house, or maybe around the corner or something.
He said he believed him. He was like, man,
oh yeah, he
said,
and to this day he still does.
Yeah. He said, I know. He said, you don't even look like that. And that's what everybody that meet him, everybody, they're like, what? Mm-hmm. Are you serious? Because he's charismatic. He always smiling, and that's the thing.
Really?
Even with all this going on, he's never not smiled. He's always kept upbeat,
Really?
Oh yeah.
See, I didn't know him as a person.
Yeah.
So everything you're telling me is all brand new to me too.
Right.
And that's
and it amazes me that he can be that person while holding all this stuff inside, because he's always smiling, he's always happy, he's always upbeat.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
But that's why I say the way you deal with your storms is the way God brings you out of your storm.
Right.
And he's dealt with it, and he's tolerated a lot, and he's been through a lot, and
now
God said it's
he's
time.
Probably like
oh my God, he is so. It's like he was like, you just don't understand, and he was like, man, I'm free. He said, I'm free. He just kept saying it to where I was just feeling it like deep down in me, and I was like, you're gonna make me start crying. You're gonna make me start crying. He was like, baby,
but
he said, you don't understand. He said,
you don't.
Yeah. And I don't.
Because we've been living normal.
Yeah.
Nobody's been telling us shit.
Right. He was like, you just don't know how I feel. I'm free. And I was like, you are. Mm-hmm. I said, you are. You're free.
You're going to probably see more and more of that greatness.
Yeah, and that's what he said. He said, I can't wait to just really, because he can't, I guess it's just with all that going on, your emotions get all discombobulated. It's like you're numb, probably like a numbing.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's just like I can see he was already smiley and bubbly, but now it's just like it's overflowing.
Yeah. So he's gonna get to live his life like a normal person.
Yeah.
Go where he want to go.
So and I'm hoping this this time that we're spending, I'm hoping that, it does the trick. I know God is still not through working. I know He's preparing things to go smoothly, but if not, we're ready. We ready, because it's not right. Like, if this was something that he done, then yes, he deserves to pay for it, but he didn't.
So why pay for something that you didn't do?
Yeah.
Because I sure in hell ain't.
Right. So we're just from this point on, we're ready, and you may have to. I don't know if they're gonna take this, if they're gonna accept this. I'm sure
I don't see why wouldn't they.
Right, but you may have to do it.
They may not want to take it out of the spite.
Yeah, for real. They may have you. Oh well, that ain't good enough. She's gonna have to come in and tell us and do it our way. Blah 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 blah. Okay.
Well, we'll do it your way.
Right.
But I mean, no, it doesn't get any better than this.
Right. Yeah. For real.
I mean, the only way they wouldn't take this or wouldn't want to take this is because they don't want the charges to come off of them.
Yeah, for real.
That's on them now.
Yeah. The ball is in their court, and we just want them to do what's right. Finally, y'all been doing what's wrong all of this time.
Now it's time to be free.
Yeah, now it's time for them to do what's right. It's time for them to do what's right. Do you feel like they did you an injustice?
They didn't do me anything because I've been living with this inside
I'm saying.
of me.
So you've been living with that inside of you
My whole life.
So that you don't feel like that's an injustice to you.
They didn't do shit for me, but it make me like, oh God, at any given time something can happen.
Right.
I now don't have to worry about somebody saying something to my kid.
You're saying like you feel like you were kind of in danger because of the
picture that they painted.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Right.
What to expect.
Like a monster, he gonna come after you. Yeah,
I did hear that.
Yeah. From them?
Well, no, just from the words of the street.
Oh, okay.
But not from him. I never spoke to him.
Right.
I haven't seen him in, oh my God.
Since you seen him on the TV?
I was in high school.
Yeah.
Those kids got killed in high school. I think I was in 10th, maybe 11th grade. I would have graduated in 06. It's 2020 now.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't seen him in years.
Right.
In years. That's crazy.
Because that was 04.
Right, and I don't even seem like those boys been gone that long.
Yeah, time has gone by.
Yeah, and he didn't do that, so
yeah,
you didn't have to worry about that.
Oh man,
she's been spouting, y'all. She's been spouting since she got the car. They couldn't even park the car right.
I'm just glad. I'm glad for you. I'm glad for him. I'm glad for just everybody. Because like I say, it's been rough. It's been tough. But for you to just, like I say, you could have been anybody. You could have been like, whatever. I ain't got time for that. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
No, that's not right.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been fair.
Right. And I think
nothing's going to come my way trying to hurt him.
Yeah.
I mean, what am I getting out of it?
Right.
I'm not getting any money out of it.
Right. Yeah.
So why continue to live a lie?
I wish I had those papers so I could show you all those papers.
You should have brought them. Because I know my husband said that he had so much stuff.
It was so much. And if we would have just, I don't know, like, we can't say woulda, coulda, shoulda now. Because what has happened. And all we can do now is make it right.
And move forward.
They had the papers. They had everything in black and white.
You know, I don't even have any papers. I don't have anything. Literally.
Yeah, because they just let you walk out. You gave them what they needed, and that was it.
Show you nothing.
Yeah. And he's got every paper that he's got every paper that he could ever keep.
Wow.
Yeah.
They didn't give me nothing.
He never leave home without those papers. He's got even the letter that you wrote. Mm-hmm. He's got that. He never leave home without it because
he travels with all that stuff.
Yeah.
Why?
It's because you don't ever know anybody that you may run across, or like I say, people have phones. They pull your oh, who is this? Blah, blah.
That's
true.
You
But now I have this to show. Hey,
Right.
I'm working on this.
And that's good. He kept that.
Yeah, we got an attorney.
And now he got he got 2 videos.
Yeah. So it's always, he's always got that because it's like I've got to be able to show people
So
because people are serious
he's been
about
living in fear too.
Yeah.
This whole time, not knowing if somebody gonna try to
yeah
hurt him.
yeah because he could have went to with that charge when you go to prison. That's it's like I say, it's a death sentence because they do not like child molesters. They will kill you in your sleep. They will kill you to your face. That's what I'm saying.
I'm so glad that did not happen to him.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say it's such a blessing that he was able to get out
and make it right.
And this be right. Because he could have not made it in there.
Right. And I'd have felt so bad. Because, I mean, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
So it's
I can't even tell you what his damn fingers look like.
and that's and they was like they said that he took you to Dallas.
He's never taken me anywhere.
He made you sleep with 5 different guys, and the reward.
So prostitution?
The reward that he gave you was the use of a cell phone.
I had my own cell phone.
No, back then.
I had my own cell phone back then.
Oh well, that was the story that they came up with.
That's more like prostitution.
Yeah.
I would never. I did some things, but I ain't never about to pimp my own body out.
Right.
So he's my pimp.
That's why I say it was so far fetched. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That it was nothing that they weren't saying that they weren't doing to try to just make this so bad.
I ain't never had a pimp. I didn't have many things. I ain't never had a pimp.
Right. Yeah. That was. You see, and that's what I'm saying. That y'all and then y'all want to paint a picture.
Blown away up here.
Yeah, y'all painting this picture
like
of me. Yeah, y'all painting a picture of me, making me.
Yeah, that's wonder why people looking upside my head like, damn, what have she done? Whatever she. And now I wonder why. Now I see why people looking. Don't want me around their people.
Yeah.
I ain't never had a pimp.
Yep.
That's new to me. That's new to me. Now, I done did a lot of things, baby, but I ain't never had a pimp.
Yeah, they were determined.
Wow. Girl. Now I see why some of these females in McKinney be looking at me outside my head. Like, that nasty bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not me.
Right.
I done did some things.
Right.
Now, I ain't gonna lie and say I'm just been perfect.
Right, yeah.
'Cause I done did some shit.
Right, we all have. We all have. But for y'all to...
I'm still trying to,
Yeah.
I deal with anxiety.
Yeah.
And so, and part of my anxiety comes from this.
Yeah. See this, and maybe, hopefully, I pray that this helps with that. This will give you some relief. Yeah.
It'll probably help a lot because every time I'm in the store at work, I'm jumping. Even my coworkers, what the fuck you jumping for?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have very, very, very. You can even ask my husband. Very, very, very. My anxiety is so bad. The older I get, it's getting worse. I don't drive a lot.
Yeah.
I drive in town.
Yeah.
But I don't do a lot of driving.
God gonna fix it.
I hope so, because he feels like he's a taxi.
Yeah.
He takes me to work.
Yeah.
I work in McKinney.
Yeah.
He takes me to work and pick me up. No, my anxiety is right now it's through the roof.
Yeah. He's gonna fix it. Maybe this is just what you needed.
It is because I mean.
You feel relieved.
Yes. Yes, and then I'm finally getting to meet you, which I never knew anything about you, so that's shocking. If they would keep,
This is what you needed. Yeah, this not only helped him,
it's gonna help me in many. I can finally live my life without this over my head.
Yeah.
I haven't been locked up, but I've been locked up in my mind. See what I'm saying? If that makes any sense.
Definitely. Yeah, you've been a prisoner in your own mind.
Yeah, because I knew what I did was wrong.
Guilt will eat at us.
And it has been.
Yeah.
It has been. And that's why I didn't hesitate to call you.
Yeah.
My husband didn't make me call you.
Right.
He said, you do what you want to do, but you need to do what's right.
Yeah.
That was his only words. I didn't even tell my husband you were coming. I was like, oh, and by the way, Kiki's on the way over here.
Yeah.
All he said was okay.
He's a good man. I can tell by
he
never batted an eye. He was like as soon as I get her in the car,
And he did. We weren't even off Walmart parking lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
He did. We make it work. We make it work.
That's good.
We do. We're young at it still.
Yeah.
Right. Oh God, yeah.
Hey, but yeah.
If he can deal with me, God
Yeah.
Almighty, because my anxiety is bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad. I'm ready for another cigarette now. I smoke back a box a day. That's how bad my anxiety is. Yeah, I have very, 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 very bad anxiety.
Jesus will fix it. He gonna fix it. You're gonna.
I hope so.
I guarantee you, you're probably gonna get the best night sleep tonight that you've had in a long time.
I hope so.
Because
sometimes I even
he never sleeps
on the second floor.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, somebody gonna come through the window?
Yeah.
Has somebody seen me in McKinney?
Yeah. He don't sleep.
Why?
A lot.
Because
he just got so much, all this on his plate, on his mind, so he don't.
So he's probably relieved.
Last night he slept so freaking good. And he
Really?
never go to bed before like 12 or 1 o'clock. We were in bed probably about 10 o'clock last night.
I bet you were glad.
Yeah.
Because 12, 1 o'clock is late.
Yeah. I go to bed on him because I can't stay up because I work 16 hours, so I can't stay.
Why do you work so many hours?
I work so I can work 3 days, so I don't have to drive so much.
Okay, girl.
Yeah.
Okay, girl.
But yeah, he got like the.
And so now you can probably, move closer to your job.
Yeah.
Because if you stay in Garland, that's about an hour away with traffic, an hour and 30.
I stay up there on my off days, and I stay here on my work days.
So now you ain't got to live like that. Y'all can all live in one house.
It's gonna feel so great. Oh
yeah, because paying to build in 2 separate places, that's expensive.
3.
You pay
my daughter's in college, so we.
So you're paying for college ain't cheap.
It's not. So.
Wow. So you're about to see some of your money that you're working on. Woo.
All of that. All of that. It's like, oh, Jesus has seen our struggle. Man, it's over.
Yeah, because.
Yeah, it's a lot. I work overtime. I'm telling you,
work.
Because I know he can only do so much.
Yeah, because they're not going to hire him anywhere.
Yeah. He wants to do. He want to be the man. He want to do.
Well, yeah, because if a man feel like that's taken from him,
it's stripped because he can't be the man that he. Yeah.
Believe me, I had to deal with that here recently.
Yeah.
I was offered a promotion in my job, and I'm so glad we didn't meet yesterday because I was all over the place.
Yeah.
I had to say no.
Maybe just because you said no to that one, maybe that one wasn't for you.
That's what my mom told me. She was like, Tanaya, because I'm so upset about it because everybody's walking around talking about the raises they're getting, and I didn't get that raise. But at the same time, I couldn't take that and say, well, you're gonna sit home. Yeah. He's like, I ain't sitting home.
Right. Yeah.
I couldn't sit. So I can only imagine how he's feeling.
Right.
He has to sit there.
Yeah.
No, by force, not by choice.
Yeah. So
I can only imagine. Because you're being selfish.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine.
Any questions you have for me or anything you got to say? Anything?
I don't have any questions for you. I'm just glad that you actually came.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you taken the time to come because you didn't have to come. And I'm glad you came with peace because you could have came over here on a totally different understanding. Yeah. But you didn't.
I did not.
You came very open-minded. No matter what time I text you, you text right back, and you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Because you don't know me from Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
But you have been a true sweetheart.
Thank you.
You have, and I'm so glad that I can help you guys live the life that you have pictured because you deserve it, and that he has pictured because he deserves it. He deserves to live a normal life, and kids are a blessing, so he needs to be in those grandbabies' life. Yeah. And I know he wants to be in his grandkids' life because somebody's supposed to tell my mom that he couldn't be in.
Right.
You got the damn near killer.
Right. Yeah.
And so I can only imagine how he's feeling. Got grandkids out here that he can't see on a regular.
Yeah.
Can't go to a sports. That's what men do. That's what
they live for.
Yeah. boy, sports, all man.
Yeah, especially because he didn't get to see that in his kids. He didn't get to see them. Well, he saw them growing up, but it was in visitation.
Behind, yeah.
Yeah, so he didn't get to
Been
see
there,
that.
done that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I
So
know
to
how
just
he
be
feels.
able to get out here and do it, he ready.
Oh, you're okay. You're okay, baby.
We're wrapping up anyway.
Yeah, you can get a diaper.
What do you think? How do you think?
Huh?
What do you think? Your wife is so awesome.
She can be when she want to be.
She is. I'm telling you, she is our.
Nah, she is sweet.
She's an angel sent from heaven for us.
Why is she so upset?
Because I had came in.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She ain't with me, so
I'm so glad we bumped into you.
I know. I told her. I said all I did was I just pulled up right beside her. Like I was already there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw you met Skylar already.
Yeah.
No, she was asleep, right?
No, she was in the back seat.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah. She ain't gonna let her daddy get too far away. So
Yeah.
I'm about to say Skylar gotta be there.
I was like, that looks like, because okay, so we were getting ready to hire a private investigator. I had already spoke with a private investigator.
Okay, shut that door, baby.
Because we were like, we've got to do something to get this ball moving. You know, we're gonna hire a private investigator.
So you never knew I worked right at Walmart?
No, I thought you were even still in Terrell. We
No,
were going to
I've been
hire
right
the
there
private
for over a
investigator
year.
so that he could
Find
get
me.
in touch with you guys and get a statement from you.
Mm-hmm.
So I had spoken with him. He was like, okay, it's going to be next week because I'm really booked.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, we eliminated that whole
Y'all save
factor.
some money.
Because this man is behind us in the freaking drive-through it's nothing
Telling
but
y'all why
God.
waste this money.
Yeah. And my husband was already like, hell no, I ain't paying, I'm not paying nobody nothing for the truth.
Well, can you blame him?
But I don't care.
You want to?
I would have paid the man.
Right.
I would have went in my 401k and paid the man.
Right. It was that expensive?
It was gonna start at $5,000
Just for him to find me?
for him to agree to do anything.
Why?
Because it's a
of the case?
felony. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so now that all this is going away, he won't have that felony on him anymore.
He'll still be a felon because of the drugs.
But he won't have.
But this.
I mean, this outweighs the drug.
Oh yeah. This is way worse. You would have much rather had the murders on you than this.
Really?
Because people, oh, you killed somebody, okay, but this, like I say, they knew this was.
Well, I'm glad that saved you some money by saying my husband. Because $5,000 ain't easy to come by.
It's not,
Oh,
and it's
shit.
not. And he was
Somebody
like, I
else
ain't paying $5,000 for the damn
That's-
truth.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
Couldn't nobody ask me for $1,000. Where I'm gonna get it from?
Yeah.
And you're going to take out of your savings. That says a lot about you as a woman.
Yeah, because he deserves it. He deserves for the truth to come out and him to.
Well, I'm glad we saved you some money, girl.
Yeah.
Because $5,000, baby boo.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, leave your 401k where it is, the way
For
the
real.
economy is right now.
Right, yeah, for real.
Keep saving your little money so y'all can do bigger and better things with
Yes,
it.
yes.
Not
yes.
on somebody that
Yeah,
did what you did for free.
yeah. Hey, it's worth it. This man, this is worth it. This is definitely worth it. I'm never gonna be able to thank you enough. I can't praise God enough
Well, this is
because
your
it's
testimony.
it's His testimony for real.
Yeah.
Because it's so many things that He wants to do with His life to make sure that other kids and people to try to be an advocate so they don't go
So
around,
that's
go
good
down.
that
He's got
through all of this.
Yeah.
But still trying to think about somebody else.
Yeah. I mean,
This
and that's
is
what
a
I'm
lot.
telling you. If people really just would get to know him and put all that negativity that they've painted toward him away and really get to know the man that he is, it would be shocking.
Right. Yeah, because he was a kid.
Yeah. He was a kid.
Kid, we all fuck up as kids.
Yeah.
The same people that's probably judging probably still doing
Right.
stuff they... Oh,
Exactly.
honey, I do me. I don't care what nobody say about tonight.
Yeah. Well, Tanaya, Mayberry husband,
Yes.
it has been a pleasure. And again, we did this on her own accord.
Yes.
There was nothing, no pressure, nobody
No, nothing.
forced her. All
haven't
I
even
came
said
to
a
her
word
with
to him.
is, Can you just give us the truth?
That's all she said.
That's all we ever wanted. That's all we've ever needed. That's all we've ever prayed and asked for.
And
Is
we
the
just
truth.
sit here for over an hour, so a person that's being forced ain't gonna sit here for over a motherfucking hour.
Right.
Shit, not me.
Right.
I'll be trying to wrap this shit up real quick. Like,
Right.
can we hurry the fuck up?
Yeah.
I mean, no.
And I appreciate your time. You just, like I say, you just don't know. Man, God,
He works in
God
mysterious
is gonna
ways.
bless you through this, because we always do stuff for our own selfish reasons
Yeah.
to get something out of it. But you did the
Well,
most,
I told myself,
one of the most
I've
unselfish.
hurt a lot of people in my life.
Yeah.
A lot of people have hurt me in my life.
Yeah.
It's time to stop that. Because I have 4 daughters.
Yeah.
4. And I have one that's in high school.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah. And she has lupus.
Yeah.
And I would hate, oh my God. And I have a stepson.
Yeah.
I would hate for somebody to lie on my stepson and
Yeah.
get away with it. And not be willing to. I have kids now, so I gotta
Yeah.
treat people the way I want my own kids.
Because karma don't only come back on
It
us.
comes on
it'll
our
go through-
kids,
Yeah.
and 9 times out of 10 don't come back on
Yeah.
us. It comes
For
on
real.
our kids.
Because they know it'll kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta make this right. I am raising girls,
Yeah.
and how can I raise them, telling them to live this type of life when their mama has
Yeah.
damn near ruined a man's life? I couldn't. I wanted. I couldn't. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. Those are my girls, and I want them to see that if you make a mistake, you fix it and you keep going. I can't just preach it and not do it. And that's what I instill in my girls, especially Azari, because she's in 9th grade. She definitely understands.
Right.
You make a mistake, I mean, she's going to make many a mistake.
Right.
I'm never going to turn my back on her. Never. You make a mistake, we learn from it, we grow from it, we move on.
That's right.
She don't make many because she has lupus.
Yeah.
But we deal with that too.
Yeah.
I mean, because God could take her away from me, but he hasn't.
Yeah.
He hasn't.
And he's not. And this is
hasn't.
gonna make you stronger.
He could have took all of my kids because the life I was living, the things I was doing, I shouldn't be here today. But I am. He's giving me a second chance. He's giving my mom a second chance. So why not give this man a second chance? Why not? He deserves it. I deserved it. Well, I may not never understand it, but he deserves it. Because I was given a second chance. And if my dad deserves a second chance, and everybody knows my dad knows he was a little wild one, why not give this man a second chance? And that's how I look at it. I live my life through my kids now. Yeah. My kids have, it took a while. My kids have grew me up.
And they did a great job.
Yeah, it's a work. I'm a work in progress because, like I was telling you earlier, honey, I have anxiety, and I will have, I don't know if you see my weighted blanket, but I have to sleep. All these blankets that you see is what I have to sleep under every night. I sleep under this, all those, plus that.
Yeah.
You know what a weighted blanket is?
Yeah, we have it at the nursing home. Some of our patients have
I sleep under it and ain't even
Yeah.
35 years old. Because I toss and turn all night. I have nightmares. But hopefully, some of that will
We ain't gonna say hopefully.
go away.
We're gonna say
It
It
is
is.
going to go away, hopefully.
no, you can't. Not
I'm
hope.
hoping.
Not-
He would probably be so glad if my anxiety goes away. My mom's FaceTiming me. I'll call her back. If he will be so happy, my mom will be so happy if my FaceTime goes away. I mean, not my FaceTime. My anxiety goes away. I can't even drive to my mom's job, and she works in Frisco.
Okay, we're gonna end this by praying, because as we can see with us sitting here today, that there's nothing too big for God. There's nothing that he can't do. There's nothing that he can't fix. So we're going to say, dear gracious and heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for this miracle that took 16 years, but God, you knew the vision, and you made it happen. We know that what is for us is for us. The only people that can deter that is us. We steadfast, we have faith, we believe, we trusted in you, God, and you brought it into fruition. Lord, we ask you to just step in on Tania's behalf, Lord. No matter what her past looked like, now she can go on with a happy future, Lord. She came, she made it right, she told the truth. She stepped up as a woman, as a mother, as a human being, and admitted her faults, Lord. And that's all you ever ask for us to do. If we have a wrong, we make it right. And she has done just that, Lord. So I ask you, whatever anxiety that the devil is trying to place on her, Lord, we ask you to release it. Release it in Jesus' name, Lord, because we know that you can. Not only you can, you will. God, I ask you to give her the patience, the faith, the strength, and the understanding to know that it's all you, Lord. Nobody but you, God. So when the devil tries to come and attack her while she's asleep, try to make her anxiety flare up, Lord, we ask you to step in, give her peace, comfort, and understanding, Lord, knowing that you do all things but fail, Lord. I thank you for her family, Lord. I ask you to touch them, keep them, cover them in your blood, Lord. The baby with lupus, Lord, we ask you to touch, heal, and deliver, Lord, because we know you can. And if you don't, Lord, you're still God. I just want to say thank you. I don't want to ask for anything else, Lord. I just want to say thank you. We praise you. We give you glory. We give you honor. We give you all the praises in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Tanaya.
Welcome.
Man, I appreciate you so much.
No, thank you. Because just like I'm helping you, you're helping me too.
I'm not an angel. I'm not a saint. I make mistakes all the time. I've made mistakes that I'm not happy for, but I ask God to forgive me and help me and make me better. So if me praying with you will help you with whatever anxiety you have, whatever you have going on, if that helps you, he don't have to
I refuse to take medicine for it.
He don't have to do nothing else for me because he's already done enough.
Yeah, I don't want to take medicine for it. Because
But
all it's
you
going
have
to do
to-
is sabotage you out.
You got to trust and believe. When you keep wanting to say hopefully, you always speak. You have to speak those things.
Yeah,
There's
you
power
kept saying that too. Even when they tried to tell my baby had COVID, I was like, oh,
No.
shit.
There's power in the tongue.
That's true.
That's why I always knew that this day was going to come, because we've always spoke it.
Mm-hmm.
We've never said if. It was always when.
Mm-hmm.
So you speak things as you want them to happen. We know God, not only God hears what we speak, but the devil do too.
That's true.
But you
And he tried to mess this up today by trying to throw that COVID in there. I'm like, everything's
And then
been
I
going
had
good
a death,
all day.
2 deaths.
Today?
My aunt/cousin, she died yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And then her brother died the day before.
Mm-hmm.
So the
so
devil,
everything has been thrown to get this to stop.
Yeah, he's been trying to, but God.
But I had told myself it's happening today.
Yeah.
Whether we got COVID or not, we'll deal with that.
Yeah.
She can come to the house and mask up.
Yeah.
She can still come on.
Oh my gosh, give me a hug. Oh, my leg is asleep. Oh.
Yeah, because you've been working all day, right? Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. This is the longest I've ever had a job. Because my anxiety is bad. It takes
Okay. Well, we're done. It's been a pleasure to meet this sweet lady. God is good, y'all.
He is.
All the time.
He is. Bye.